Brussels Renaissance Festival returns tomorrow. From 19 June to 11 July, the Brussels Renaissance Festival, formerly the Carolus V Festival, returns for an edition that's bursting with festivities. This year, the big Comic Gang parade will not be taking place. The Maison du Roi, King's House, immerses the public in the Brussels of the 1500s, which was well protected by its city walls. A veritable kaleidoscope of exhibitions highlights Brussels' unique character in the 15th and 16th centuries. The Brussels Renaissance Festival is kicking off the summer in style. This year, the festival is spread over 3 weeks of events dedicated to European heritage and history during the Renaissance. At the time, Brussels was one of the greatest powers in Europe, and played a central role, with Charles V, the most influential sovereign of the 16th century, choosing the capital as his main place of residence. This year, the big Comic Gang parade will not be taking place. But not to worry. There will be lots of high-quality activities organized by Brussels cultural institutions. Festive weekends, exhibitions, workshops, guided tours, conferences, and also a few exclusives. Plenty for lovers of history, archaeology, and adventure of all ages. What's on the program this year? A Renaissance weekend at the Maison du Roi. The Maison du Roi, King's House, immerses the public in the Brussels of the 1500s, which was well protected by its city walls, and invites them to the Coudenberg Palace. With a torch, visitors discover an impressive tapestry cartoon. Museum staff will be in costume and storytellers will recount the legends of Charles V. It's an ideal outing for families, who can even enjoy an introduction to Renaissance music. A wow weekend at the Coudenberg Palace. Wow chests are full of treasures to uncover and missions to complete. Little explorers and adventurers of all kinds can dive underground and immerse themselves in the prestigious past of Brussels and its palace. Exhibitions at the Hallgate, the Maison du Roi, the Grand Serment Royal et St. George's des Arbalétriers Museum, the Coudenberg Pal. A veritable kaleidoscope of exhibitions highlights Brussels' unique character in the 15th and 16th centuries. The public will discover the famous local tapestry, the political management of the city at the time and its evolution. They can also visit the library of the Dukes of Burgundy, the forerunner of KBR, not to mention a behind-the-scenes glimpse of the Comic Gang. Workshops and activities. Visitors get the opportunity to immerse themselves in the late Middle Ages and the Renaissance through various workshops and activities. The KBR is offering workshops on how to write with a quill and paint with pigments as they did in the Middle Ages. The Coudenberg is organizing an investigation game adventure and a wine tasting. Must-see exceptional guided tours. A new experience is on offer. A visit to the tower of the Cathedral of Saints Michael and Gudula. Various guided tour companies will also explore Brussels through recent archaeological discoveries, the Spanish presence, humanism, advances in medicine and art, and the development of the capital in the 16th century. Conferences. Conferences are scheduled, which will shine a light on the importance of Brussels at the turn of the 15th and 16th centuries. They will deal, in particular, with the place of painting and miniatures in our regions. Treat your taste buds to some middle-age flavors at the KBR's Restaurant Albert. The brand new restaurant at the top of the KBR will include medieval touches inspired by the Mesnagier de Paris, a cookbook of which the Dukes of Burgundy had a copy.